How's it going, everyone? Today I'm here to review Red Matter 2 running on the PlayStation VR 2, and for me this is a pretty big moment for the gaming library. After the recent mixture of games running at 60Hz reprojected to 120Hz, this was causing many problems for users, and in general it loses that clean look we know the PSVR 2 can achieve. Now we are seeing more games hitting native 90Hz or 90 FPS, which is all thanks to the community feedback, but then along comes developers Vertical Robot, who put out a tweet stating some impressive performance features for the PSVR 2 version of Red Matter 2. Now, just in case some of you don't own a Quest, Red Matter 2 set an incredibly high bar for graphic fidelity for a standalone mobile VR device, and it still hasn't been bettered to my knowledge. So when I saw statements like 4K textures, 120Hz native, I got pretty damn excited. So just in case some of you missed my Red Matter 2 video a couple of days ago, where I constantly just kept gushing about how good this game looks, I'm here to tell you this is 100% the most visually impressive PSVR 2 game to date. Don't get me wrong, Call of the Mountain, Resident Evil 8 and GT7 are all stunning, but I promise when you see this in the headset, there are so many moments that will make your jaw drop. And I know it might seem like I'm gushing on about the visuals, but the attention to detail here is so incredible. Honestly, the little scratches on all the glass, it really does look like, say when you look at your controllers, that you can see a screen behind protective glass. It's just brilliant. There's just so much detail in this game. Now, as much as I've done my best to make the gameplay look good, it looks 10 times better in the headset. Now, with that out of the way, I can now get on with the actual review, because if a game looks good, it won't matter if the gameplay isn't there to keep you in the headset. In Red Matter 2, you step into the shoes of Sasha, an agent awakened in a lunar base by an undercover operative, and you're tasked with uncovering the secrets to Red Matter. And I'm pleased to say, this is an exceptionally good game. I don't know whether it's because I like sci-fi and space, but this game delivers a real sense of wonder, exploration, and isolation you rarely feel in a game. The best way to describe Red Matter 2 is a story-based puzzler, and I absolutely love these kind of games, especially when they are so good at setting the stage as this game does, with spacey, wondrous music and messages throughout the game that keeps you asking, why is this happening? What's happened before, and where the hell is everyone? There's also some platforming to be done via a jetpack. You actually can't jump, but some of these gaps you need to propel yourself across are absolutely massive and can be quite challenging. To be clear, I don't think you have to play the original Red Matter to enjoy the sequel. As for the puzzle side of the game, it genuinely got me stuck quite a few times, but I really enjoyed every single puzzle. I only got truly stumped about 3 times, and in those moments I'd simply walk away and come back later with a fresh view on everything. Now, considering it is a puzzler and it's hard to quote gameplay time, you're looking at around 6 hours. Now, for some that may feel too short for the retail price of $30, but I really enjoyed every minute, and when I got to the end I was really gutted it was over. There's some cool touches too above the graphics for the PSVR 2 version of Red Matter 2. The in-game controllers are now Sense controllers instead of Quest touch controllers, and while this doesn't really add anything mechanically, I think it's a really nice touch. The headset haptics are put to good use, but again it's the adaptive triggers that steal the show. When you overheat your gun, the trigger becomes super stiff, as a physical indicator that your gun simply won't work until it cools down. Little things like this add so much to the immersion for me. Speaking of the gun, there is some combat, which makes a nice change of pace over simply walking around and trying to figure stuff out. I think it's nicely well placed and is also a decent challenge for your first playthrough. Speaking of which, that's the only negative here. Once I think you're done with this game, you may not play it again, but it's definitely one you'll want to show off your PSVR 2 with when your friends come round. It has all the comfort options I could think of, and to summarise, this is a magnificent game. I truly recommend everyone play it, even if you're not into sci-fi. All you need is an inquisitive mind, and you'll get rewarded throughout the game when you figure out what to do next. It is pretty linear in terms of direction, but upon speaking on replayability, if you wait 8 months like I did to play it again, some of the puzzles still got me thinking again. I give Red Matter 2 a 9.2 out of 10 on PSVR 2. If you enjoyed this review, give it a thumbs up, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and if you pick up the game, be sure to come back and let others know your thoughts in the comment section. Be sure to subscribe for more VR content, and I'll see you in the next one.